support local organizations with Las Vegas's newest community-driven charity-based arts complex.
It is very cool. And here to introduce us to the space is Mark Chinook.
Hello.
It's been so long.
Thanks
I miss
for
you.
having me, you guys.
My favorite Canadian.
Welcome.
That's
Okay.
right, maple
Wow.
syrup. I always bring maple syrup. There's some sitting for you.
Good.
So let's talk about this complex, the space. It's finally open. You actually just had a Monday's Dark there.
Yeah, our first Monday's Dark was last week. We have another one coming up tonight.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We are live,
It's
right?
Monday.
Fast
Yeah,
turnaround.
no, it's
Yeah.
tonight.
Happening.
No, the space is on Polaris and Harmon. It's an 8,900 square foot warehouse that we took over, and it's a true community center based in the arts. So you're going to walk in, you'll be greeted into this really cool New York style piano bar lobby area.
Nice.
Go through a set of double doors, and you're into our raw space, and this is where all the magic happens. It's about 3,000 square feet. We'll do shows in there, plays, musicals, but it's primarily for all of the charities that Monday's Dark has partnered with to have a second home. A lot of my small organizations that we've given to don't have a facility of their own, so they can use the space to continue fundraising, to hold meetings, things like that. There's 2 rehearsal studios for private classes. There's a podcast recording studio in the back, and there's even like a 100-seat black box theater, true New York style black box where you walk in and anything can happen. So it's a really cool venue. We're proud of it. And we're going to continue to do this kind of cool community work where we can partner with anybody and raise some money and help a lot of people.
That's awesome.
It's so great to see this growing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh, how exciting for you.
3 years.
Yeah.
And it was born from the community too, which is great. And it's not like, you know, you had a lot of people give their own money to be able to build this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're attaboy.
No,
Sean made a...
I'm not dropping the name for me. I mean,
Sean made a donation. What we did was a fundraiser.
Chet Buchanan donated more than I did.
Well,
only for the fact. Here's the thing: there was a pressure. If you donated up to a certain amount, you could do something in the space.
That's right.
We had a really
right.
cool fundraiser to help offset a lot of our costs.
Yeah.
And it was super successful. The community rallied behind it, and you know, I'm just so grateful for the support. You know, it's a goofy story, but about 4 months after we opened Rock of Ages is when we launched Monday's Dark. And it was literally myself and Justin Mortalidi at a bar one night after the show, and I said, hey, I have this idea to give back. Because we'd get invited to all these goofy red carpets. And I always tell this story where Vegas has a red carpet for everything. They'll open an Applebee's in Henderson and there's a red carpet.
Why not?
And
listen, the deal's at Applebee's. I mean, why not?
You know, whatever, you get 2 entrees for $10 or something.
It's an Applebee's
Yeah,
commercial.
so we wanted a way to give back, and Monday's Dark just blew up. We have a list of about 55, 60 charities waiting to partner with us.
Wow, no kidding.
And instead of doing it once a month, now we're doing it twice a month since we have our own building.
Jeez.
So we'll do 22 Monday's Dark events at the space this year.
Wow.
We'll raise about 220 for those guys, and I'm just excited to have a home where we can create our own work.
That's a great photo.
That's a fun shot.
Yes.
Denise Trissello takes some of the best pictures ever, and she was at our opening, and you know, I'm just happy to be able to have a place where we can have a safe home for artists and our charities to be able to continue to grow and create. And the biggest thing is to raise a lot of money for a lot of people.
It's such a great resource for this town and all the professional entertainers here, right?
And you guys as well, like, you know, because we have there's a little bit of something for everybody in there.
Okay.
We have a podcast room, so you guys can come down and record a podcast.
What?
Oh, man. We can kvetch.
Like we need to hear
So
your
much to
voice
kvetch
anymore.
about. Oh, I know,
I'm
right?
driving in the car, like, 10 past, trying to, like, not text and tweet you at the same time. I'm like, did he just say that? I'm like,
This Friday, you have somebody coming over to the space.
Jason Allen, who's an amazing local entertainer in town, who's been a part of Monday's Dark almost since it began, is doing an amazing show called With Love at the space at 8 o'clock. And he is going to basically pay homage to Luther Vandross.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm very excited to see Jason and his crew. They've been working so hard. All of our tickets for his show are at thespacelv.com. That's the Space's website, thespacelv.com. And he's gonna bring the goods. This boy can flat out sing, and he's gonna sing a bunch of Luther tunes, and we're gonna pack the joint for him. So it'll be a great night on Friday.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
For people out in the community who haven't been to a Monday's Dark, tell us, remind us again what the whole concept is.
It was basically a goofy idea where I would get all of the local entertainers from the Strip together on their night off. The name Monday's Dark stems from the fact that Broadway is normally dark on Mondays, and when Rock of Ages first opened, we followed that traditional schedule. And all the shows would come together. Jersey Boys, Rock of Ages, $1 Million Quartet, Cirque du Soleil, headliners, magicians, comedians.
Wow.
And in 90 minutes, we would raise $10,000 for a featured charity. And it's $20. It's always $20. There's some VIP seating available, but it's always $20. The majority of our crowd pays $20. And we raised 10 grand.
It's important to
Awesome.
note that the community came up for the space because you came up for the community. You, from the moment you set foot in the city, have really taken Las Vegas as your own, and it's awesome to see this
Thank
kind
you.
of take flight.
You guys support this, and I love coming on.
Right on.
Mark, love having you, buddy.
Thank
Great,
you.
Mark.
Congratulations.
Good work. Experience Las Vegas in a whole new way with this new performing arts complex called The Space.
Love it.
They're located near Harmon and Polaris, right on Cavaretta. Thank you, Experience Las Vegas citizen. Visit their website for this year's lineup and a whole lot more.
There we go. You're just doing it on the spacelv.com. They got the map there. Hey, VegasMorningFun.com.